Matt's got the closest answer.
God damn it.
3.
5.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, it's so bad.
A troll doll's an inanimate object. I rated this episode 3 out of 5 Avatar pussies, by the way.
Which is true, means death for us all. Up yours, children. Why does mine look like that? And we never did.
High quality audio. That's not us.
Never heard of her.
Alrighty, welcome to No Kids 3 Money, a Simpsons podcast through the lens of time. It's your new favourite podcast about your old favourite show. I am one half your host, Ned.
And I'm... Oh!
Every time. Hello, Keeks.
Hey, bro.
Why was that so good?
Mister. Mr. Angle, no!
They were definitely cancelled.
No, now I cancel. Whatever.
Keegan Hawking. That'll do it.
There he is. Mr. Black.
Pretty sure it's from Boondocks. That's a great show if you've never watched it.
Oh, man. I have like 7 of those saved in my Instagram specifically for that button. Just all Uncle Ruckus.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, you're going to love it.
Great. The show is fantastic. You should watch it.
It's fucking.
so
You know what?
funny.
I actually like. It took me so long to realize that's one of the fucking like dads from Malcolm in the Middle. Remember the?
Oh, yeah.
Who's his friend that's in the wheelchair? Stevie.
Yeah.
That's his dad that plays that like ultra. Like, what would you even describe him as? Because he's black, but he's racist towards black people.
He's racist.
It's fucking hilarious.
Like Jim Crow style racist.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But like objectively is one of the most black characters in the show.
Right, okay.
Like attitude wise and everything. But just hates black people. It's fucking hilarious.
It's so funny, dude.
Such a brilliantly done character.
Fuck yeah.
And there's so many people in that show that you don't actually realize. Like Samuel Jackson's in that show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like pretty consistently too.
It's got a pretty stacked cast.
It's very like, I wouldn't say underrated kind of thing, but it's like a fucking like cult classic.
Right, okay.
I haven't seen all of it, but I've seen enough to know what's going on. Like most things.
Yeah. Yeah. You take what you need.
Anyway. What?
Forgot about that button.
I don't know about this, Bart, dude. Your dad is right. I am a bum.
He didn't call you a bum. He called you a sponge.
Sponge? Ugh! Gah! Ugh! Does this look like something a sponge would do? I'll show him who's a sponge.
Forgot about that button.
So did I.
Me too.
He started us off with season 3, episode 22.
Yes.
I wrote it right again. Woo!
Titled The OTTO Show. Synopsis reads, Otto crashes the school bus and it is later discovered that he never actually owned a real driver's license, prompting the authorities to fire him. Otto then moves in with the Simpsons after he has been evicted and attempts to teach Bart to learn to play the guitar, though with difficulty. But it's the way he enrages Homer that might provide an inadvertent return ticket to his beloved bus driving job.
Yeah?
Why was that worded like a Colin Jacobson review?
Yeah, that was very strange.
He probably fucking changed the Wikipedia for this one.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Very loquacious of him.
Oh, hugely.
How many quotes you got?
3.
Okay. You want to start us off?
Yeah. I assume this is when, like, Homer and Marge decide to, like, play into Bart's enjoyment of the rock show where they went and saw Spinal Tap, and Bart comes home after there's, like, a fucking angry mob violently, like, rushing the stage after they leave after, like, 2 or 3 songs.
Yep.
Bart comes home and says, like, he wants to be a rock star. And then Homer goes, now, boy, we spent a lot of money, so you'd better get real good real fast or pow. Homer, I thought I was supposed to encourage him.
I thought you were going to bring up the Millhouse scene.
Oh, that was
Which is
also
fucking
good.
great. Marge asked, like, where's Millhouse? And Bro was like, runs, that classic gag of running out. You hear the car start and he fucking drives off and it just pans across the stage. There's this pile of metal chairs and Millhouse is under it. He just like crawls his way out. He's like, help, help. He's like dying.
Yeah. God.
Oh, fuck, that was good. All right. Very early on in the episode when they're like interviewing Spinal Tap, which like you brought up the point, it's like kind of hilarious that they haven't made any Spinal Tap figures considering Harry Shearer is in the band.
Yeah. It's crazy. Like they've done so many like one-off figurines for other shit. Like Britney Spears has a mini figurine. The singer for The Who has a mini figurine.
And I would say if you combined like the screen time of The Who and Britney Spears, they wouldn't have as much screen time as Spinal Tap doing this episode. They're like the full first like 5-6 minutes of the episode.
Yeah.
It's pretty much just focused on them.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, the quote I can't remember exactly what the question is that leads up to it, but is it Harry Shearer's character that's got like the long black hair and the mustache? Yeah. So his character is sitting there answering the question. He says, I can't think of anyone who's benefited more from the fall of communism than us. And one of the other guys says something about like, what about the people in communist countries? And he's like, oh yeah, probably them.
Yeah.
Just the dumbest cunts.
Yeah. It's fucking great.
Which is actually kind of hilarious that this episode came up now because didn't I mention to you like a week or two ago they're making a Spinal Tap 2?
Yeah.
I think it's out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Seems like a fucking terrible idea.
But just the fact that it's happening and this happened.
Yeah.
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 Tends to come up
What
a lot.
sequel that's made 30 years past the original isn't a terrible idea? Exactly.
Colin Jacobson supercut compilation.
Oh, dude.
2.
Self-funded Milo and Otis 2.
How does it get worse?
It's just him going to a fucking adoption center with a sack.
You got to supply your own cats. One little quick one was when like Bart and Milhouse get to the Spinal Tap gig and they're sitting there waiting for them to come out, and Bart like has a frisbee and throws it, and he throws it directly in the face of the guy sitting next to him. He's like, "Oh, sorry, man." And the guy's just sitting there like mouth open, just, huh?
Obviously just high as fuck.
Yeah. Well, the frisbee in the face. He's like, frisbee?
Yeah.
Just has no recollection.
It's fucking great.
My second quote is, let's see your license, pal. No can do. Never got one. But if you need proof of my identity, I wrote it on my underwear. Oh, wait. These aren't mine.
Just like they couldn't write a better fucking deadbeat character. Like just everything that comes out of his mouth is just like, oh, I'm a piece of shit and a drain on society.
Yeah. And like this was probably one of the first episodes where they used a side character for an entirety of an episode as well that I can recall. Like you got a lot of screen time.
I wouldn't say it's the first time, but like in comparison to like the season 12 episode that we watched last week kind of thing, it's interesting to see that they can take like a relatively one-dimensional side character and make a good episode about them.
Yeah.
As opposed to, not to say that the season 12 episode wasn't good, it just wasn't as enjoyable kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think because it doesn't focus on Otto the entire time. You know what I mean? Like it does have like the whole first 5 minutes where it's sort of more about Bart, Milhouse, Homer, and Spinal Tap.
It's sort of like, it's a good way to incorporate him in this sort of episode because he enjoys that type of music as well.
Yeah. Yeah, he actually has sort of...
It's a good way to bridge it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
As opposed to, the comic book guy one felt just like a little bit like, not lazy kind of thing, but it just seemed a little bit convoluted in the sense of like, he hates these kids and now they're taking care of the store. And it's like, yeah, you can make some argument that it's like the story doesn't really make sense, but it's cartoon. It doesn't have to make sense.
Yeah.
But this just flows so much better.
But it also feels more like they're just like doing like a Mad Libs, like particularly with last week's episode where it's just like filling in the blanks of just like, you know, character A interacts with character B.
Yeah.
X happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My second quote. also pretty much like in the first 5 minutes of the episode, when we get like Kent Brockman doing the news report after the show has gone haywire.
Yeah.
It's just, as for the first time ever, a hockey rink becomes the scene of violence. Hockey is the only sport outside of actual combat sports where you can legally fight.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah.
And like the premise of like having a show on a hockey rink that is a hockey rink 6 days of the week and there's still like melted like ice.
Puddles everywhere. Yeah.
That's what ends up fucking the show up.
Yeah, because one of the guitarists says something about it. He's like, why is there like puddles of water everywhere? And it's like, hey, pal, this place is a hockey rink 6 days out of the week.
Yeah. I like that they sort of kept Spinal Tap to its like truest form of like shit going wrong all the time or like something fucking up or exploding. Like the devil thing that comes down doesn't fully inflate.
Yeah.
We salute you, our half-inflated metal lord.
Yeah. And that was like... At the end of that scene where Bart and Milhouse also throw up the devil horns as well. That's like a highly memed moment.
Is it?
Yeah. I know Grace has a shirt of like Boston Manor and it's got Bart and Milhouse in that scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That is from this episode, isn't it? Yeah.
I'm surprised they didn't get sued for that.
Why? Oh, for using it.
For using their imagery.
Maybe they got permission.
No.
And they never did.
Disney doesn't do that.
Yeah, true. In my last, I was just reading something else, whatever. My last quote is like Otto's going for his driver's test for the first time.
Wait, first time?
I think it's the first time.
Yeah.
So like Patty says, all right, the red pen is when you get something wrong. The green pen is when you get something right. Any questions? Yeah, one. Were you always a chick? I don't want to offend you, but you were born a man, weren't you? Yeah. You can tell me. I'm open-minded. I won't be needing this.
Throws away the green pen.
Yeah.
Which is like also like the duality of like she fucking hates him straight away because he's insulted her. The only thing that he needs to do at the end of the episode is go in and shit talk Homer.
Yeah.
Because he just does the second test exactly the same as the first one. Runs over every fucking like witch's hat, every like cardboard cutout that they've got that's like portraying a person. He just mows them all down, but she's just pissing herself laughing and giving him green checks the whole time.
Yeah. All right, let's start here. Let's go get margaritas.
Let's go get margaritas. I'm buying.
Yeah.
My third quote is like just before he walks back in and he says, he's all depressed. He says something about like, oh, I don't think I can do this. Maybe your dad's right. Maybe I am a bum. But it's like, he didn't call you a bum. He called you a sponge. A sponge? Starts breaking the concrete wall.
Can a sponge do this?
Yeah.
It's great.
What like you could also probably put that into like words that have been ruined forever. I can't hear the word sponge without being like, sponge.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, funnily enough, like I've got written down in a category cursed images. I think this is the first appearance of Comic Book Guy. So he's out the front of the Spinal Tap convention selling merch and he's just like crudely drawn, got like a black beard instead. He's not as fat as he should be.
Oh, yeah.
So
Is
like,
it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he's selling like bootleg Spinal Tap merch, which is one of the guitarists
No, it's
kicking.
No, wait, no, it's not. I think isn't the first episode the one where they get Radioactive Man 1, Martin Milhouse and Bart?
Yeah.
Okay.
They buy it from the Android dungeon.
Yeah, okay.
That's season 2, isn't it?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Wikipedia got this one wrong then.
Well, it is like a comic book guy lookalike, but he's
Dickopedia.
I put it there.
he's selling knockoff Spinal Tap merch, which is one of the guitarists kicking Gaddafi in the ass.
I love that there's like bootleg versions of a basically bootleg band as well. So good.
There's layers. It's so good.
Yeah. Another highly memed moment was when Bart's imagining himself as a rock star. It's probably like the first instance of Bart's like flash forward into his life, and it's a fucking shit show.
Oh,
And it's the slag off, and he's laying on the mattress on the ground,
Backwards,
like,
yeah.
with long hair. Oh God, it's good.
this is me no-hit song. All me fans are pigs.
That's right. And then
Everyone's like, yeah.
there was another highly memed moment. It's a quote. It's when like Homer's telling Bart, like Bart's just said, "Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I don't want to do guitar anymore. It was too hard." And Homer essentially says, "If something's hard to do, it's not worth doing."
And I didn't write it down, but he says something like essentially the same at the end of the season 12 episode. Like relatively similar of like, you know, if something's like worth, like if something requires effort, it's not worth doing or something like that. I should have written it down, but it was like very similar.
Yep.
And I didn't.
Penis.
The cultural reference that I have. So in the final scene to feature the band, their tour bus bursts into flames after being knocked off the road. This is when Otto's driving the kids to school real
That's
fast. According to the writers, the scene was not in the original script and was added because they felt the band's final scene was not interesting enough. In a 2016 interview, Harry Shearer said that this was the only time Spinal Tap had worked to a script. All other movies, television, and live appearances being improvised.
What? They improvised everything in that movie?
According to Harry Shearer, who would have been there. Fucking
Fuck.
crazy.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's a lot of fucking
Yeah.
dialogue to cover. Just ad lib.
Like to come up with these go to 11 just off the cuff. Like that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like you don't play music and not know that quote.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's
That-
pretty insane when you think
would've-
about
They
it.
wouldn't have been able to improvise the songs, so
Surely not.
no. God. Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs of all time. Big Bottom. Just 3 bass guitarists as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Were they the first doom metal band?
Fuck.
Maybe.
Did we do an episode where we watched Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we got her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd love that. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's
fucking
fucking
great.
awesome. And we watched the second one
Yeah,
after it.
yeah, why
Yeah.
not? Why not? See if it sucks. It probably will.
Yeah.
Keep the theme of the show.
Yep.
Yeah.
Reviews?
Yep. The guest appearance of Spinal Tap was especially noticed. Bryce Wilson, in his review of the 3rd season for Cinema Blend, wrote, Simpsons voice actor Harry Shearer reunites Spinal Tap just for the OTTO show, an episode full of the trademark tap banter and stage disasters that rival even the mighty 18-inch Stonehenge. IGN named Spinal Tap as the 18th best guest stars in the show's history for this episode. Andrew Martin of Prefix Mag named Spinal Tap his favourite musical guest on The Simpsons out of a list of 10. I would agree. They were very, very good.
What is the other 17?
Yeah, that's what I'm interested to find out about.
I don't know.
What was the best guest appearance of all time?
Lady Gaga.
Oh.
Katy Perry pussy. DVD Movie Guides. Colin Jacobson wrote that it was another solid episode. Actually, it regresses somewhat from the high quality of its predecessors. The Spinal Tap material feels somewhat tacky. It was a tie-in with their then current attempt to sell a new album, and Otto's not a strong character. I don't think the series ever made him the lead again, and he works best in small doses. Otto remains very good, but it doesn't compete with the year's best shows.
Stop abbreviating everything. Pretty much. Like fucking I think that's the most annoying part of these now. Just write the fucking full title.
But also just like
You have the time.
Again,
you don't do anything else with your life.
but like 2 weeks in a row, he has written a sentence and then immediately contradicted it at the start of the next sentence.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, the episode's solid. Actually, no.
It's just
Wait a minute. No, it doesn't.
Actually, no cats died.
Yeah. Not quite as good.
severe lack of animal abuse.
Yeah.
It's no Milo Notice. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I can agree with the sentiment of like a side character like being played in too much. I don't think that's the case here.
No.
I think
and
I think Otto's like used a perfect amount.
And they've used him again in later episodes for an extended period of time, like when he marries Becky as
Yeah.
well. That was another very Otto-centric episode.
Actually, when you think about it, he's really only in the first like couple of minutes of that episode.
No, he lives with the Simpsons as well.
Not in that episode, doesn't.
Oh, you mean the Becky one?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. True.
And
Then
even in
Becky's
that, like that episode particular, he's not like he's only used very sparingly.
up
so,
until
like,
the
you-
wedding.
Yeah, so you can make like some, I don't know, I suppose you could agree with that to some degree, but just, yeah, like stop contradicting yourself immediately into fucking writing these reviews.
Yeah.
It just takes away all of your credibility.
Yeah. I've tacked in a new thing right at the end, so like rating the episodes.
Ooh.
So I gave it 7 Otto pubes out of the drain out of 11.
Didn't
Nice.
need that imagery, but okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, well, my final thoughts. Really well done episode. Otto's relatively one-dimensional as a character, but they played on that dimension perfectly. Just a straight-up deadbeat who doesn't realize he's a drain on the people around him.
And like Homer says something about him mooching at some point too in one of his spiels. I can't remember the whole.
Yeah, Marge is like trying to justify it by saying something about the Bible, like, you need to like take care of your neighbor or whatever. And he's just like, doesn't the Bible also say, do not let moochers into thy hut?
Oh, it's great.
Fantastic. All righty.
Homie, I'm
Season-
sorry I hurt your feelings.
Don't touch me. Your hands feel like salad tongs.
I just wanted to win for once. Please don't take it as a threat to your manhood.
My manhood? I never thought of that.
We were good, Dad. They asked us to play in the Krusty Classic.
It's for charity. It benefits victims of balcony collapse.
We can wipe out BC in our lifetime.
I don't care about BC. I care about ME. My enjoyment.
All righty. Season 12, episode 12.
Yep. Titled Tennis the Menace. Synopsis reads, while making funeral arrangements for Grandpa's future, the funeral planner pitches the idea of a mausoleum that uses the same amount of cement as a full-size tennis court. This prompts Homer to instead build a tennis court in his backyard, initially mistaking the sport for foxy boxing. The tennis court makes Marge and Homer popular in town, but it turns out that this is only because Homer's inferior tennis ability makes them an easy target. Bart, on the other hand, shines as a natural.
Yep.
It's the kind I like.
I have 2 quotes. This wasn't a very quote-heavy episode.
Yeah, I've only got 1 quote and like 1 gag and 1 sort of scene.
Okay.
Oh no, the show's quality is starting to slide.
It actually is.
Yeah. Yep.
It's one of those things that like you don't pay too much attention to like the arguments that people have online when they're like, oh, it goes up to this season or it stops here or this and that. But actually sitting here and analyzing these episodes back to back, you can see the quality declining in real time.
Yep.
Yeah. It's sad as well. 'cause
It
it's
is.
like, oh, we're only going to have like at a certain point pretty soon, actually,
1 good episode a week.
one good episode a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
But at the same point in time, those episodes will be like some of the greatest comedy ever written.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So,
we're close to the show's golden run.
Exactly. I think those episodes themselves, like even one episode from like season 4 through to 9, like just shits all over anything bad that could happen after it.
Can we just like cut the season 20 something episode from the show's lineup and just like shit on Colin Jacobson for 5 minutes at the end of every episode?
We pretty much
We
should.
could probably like watch whatever the season 22 onward episode is, and then if it's not worthy of airtime, we just fill it with a review of something else.
Honestly, yeah.
Or we could try and write a Colin Jacobson style review for every season 20 episode.
Yeah. That's a great idea.
No animals died.
It'll be a tough one.
Couldn't get hard.
I'm about to bust.
Oh, I'm about to buzz.
All right. Well, you said you got 3 things. So
Yeah.
start us
I'll
off.
start with my quote. I think context-wise, this is when Marge tells Homer to like start practicing tennis so he can be her tennis partner. And he says he'll practice until his elbow's swollen and discolored or something like that. Anyway, they're playing tennis out the back and they've got like an automated tennis ball launcher. And Homer like goes to hit one and like flings his pants off and throws the racket and it gets lodged into the tennis ball launcher and it blows it up.
Oh, yeah.
And then it cuts to like out the front of the hospital and Dr. Hibbert goes, this is such a beautiful day. I don't know why we don't operate outside more.
Tennis
Time
ball.
of death, 10:15.
Yeah, I was about to say, then he chuckles after it.
Doing open heart surgery outside with no equipment. The guy's just on a slab.
Just on the grass. There's
Yeah.
like no fucking screens or anything. It's just straight open to the elements.
Yeah. It's great.
All right. First of 2 quotes. When Ken Brockman is playing tennis with them and he's like blatantly got the earpiece in and Homer says something to the effect of like, how do you always come up with all these like like witty lines and stuff like that. And he like it cuts to a van out the front, obviously like feeding him lines into the earpiece.
Yeah.
And the guy says to him to say, I guess you could say, it's a racket or something like that. Yeah. And he mishears him and goes, I guess you could say I'm Iraqi. Get off my property.
Oh, yeah, that sort of ties into, it doesn't tie into it, but it's another like sort of dark joke that they make when it goes to like the tennis tournament. Cuts to like the outside the venue itself, and the sort of banner that's draping the entrance says the Krusty Charity Classic, but it's the Krusty K Charity spelled with a K, Classic spelled with a K. I was like, ooh,
KKK, that's not good.
Oh, I was going to say something bad, but I'm not going to do it.
What's good?
Eric.
All right, what else you got?
So the scene that I enjoyed was when the cops like turned up to the door, and they basically Marge answers the door and they say like, "Oh, we were just checking if there was any crimes being committed."
Oh, yep.
And then she obviously goes like, "Oh, do you boys just want to play tennis?" "Oh, yeah, sure." And it like pans down and they've got like tennis rackets in their gun holsters and like tennis shorts on.
They're all ready to go. They've got like tear off shirts on.
Yeah. And then like Burns and Smithers rock up after that as well. I can't remember exactly what they say when they're coming in, but then converted their tennis court into a chessboard because you brought up straight away, like, wouldn't Burns have a tennis court?
Oh yeah, then literally like straight away, he says something to the effect of like, we converted it to a human chessboard.
Yeah, and like, quick, let's make a break for it, and two of them run and they like open the king up to an attack.
Don't leave me unprotected, and then the other ones just start wailing on him.
Yeah, I thought that was quite good imagery.
I should have written context for this next quote because I can't remember exactly where it is, but it just says my manhood. I never thought of that.
Wasn't that when he was like... It was in the highly memed moment, which played on every Foxtel ad for as long as time ran, was like, hey guys, I'm surfing the net. And he's on the net.
Oh,
and then
my God.
Mo hits the serve up and it's in the bag.
No.
Holy fuck, you just unlocked a memory, bro.
Yeah. Every fucking Super Saturday ad.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
When the internet was really taking its hold before the algorithm did. Yeah.
I don't think that's exactly when this happens. I think it's something to do with like afterwards, after he's been replaced by Bart. Lisa says something. I can't remember exactly what the context was, but it made me laugh a little bit.
Yeah.
This wasn't the best episode.
No, it really wasn't.
It's such a shame though, because like, we can slowly see the quality of the show declining, but there is still some like funny moments in it.
Oh, there's still some really good bits.
Which is like frustrating because it's like, oh fuck, it's gonna start getting awful.
If only you put a little bit more effort in the 6 months you had to write this episode.
I think this would also probably just be like the natural conclusion of like where the show should have ended.
I think
either here or last season, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it might also be a symptom of what you just said with the fact that like that scene came up so often in like ads and stuff like that. This other like words that I have ruined forever scene that I've got written down also was used consistently in ads, not even specifically for this episode, but just for The Simpsons in general. Of like right at the end when they've all been replaced by the pro tennis players and Homer's like making fun of everybody and saying like, oh, I'm the last person left, and yoink, and he's like, my tennis stick. Where anytime I hear the word racket, I think of my tennis stick, that quote straight away.
Yeah.
But that scene was used fucking consistently in like ads for the show on like it's Super Saturday coming up, here's the Simpsons ad or whatever.
Yep.
So maybe it's a little bit of a symptom of like we've just been so overexposed to these scenes that they're just kind of worn out on us.
Yeah, true. But still, like watching it fresh for the first time in fucking years, like I was still not laughing as much as I am for earlier seasons that I've seen a lot in the last 5 years that I still find really funny.
You are right. And it's not to say that there's like no other good, like it doesn't just, hang on, fuck, Disney Plus can do its thing again. Nope, I beat, no, fuck you. I turned the music all the way down. You shouldn't be making a noise right now.
It's whenever I sort of rewatch the show every couple of years or so, I get to around this point, like season 12 or 13, I'm like, ugh. Like I give up.
Yeah. What else can I do now?
Yeah. Like I could be spending time with people that love me.
Yeah.
Like, there is good episodes in this season.
No, I'm not saying that it's bad, but it's like
The next episode is another Sideshow
getting worse.
Bob episode. Then we get the
is it the Italian one?
no,
Or is that's
that's
later on?
much later.
Yeah.
It's the one where he like hypnotizes him.
Oh yeah.
We get the New Kids on the Block episode, which is a fucking great episode. Hungry Homer.
Oh, yep.
Bye Bye Nerdy, which is the one where Lisa's getting beaten up by that fucking
Samantha.
no.
Oh,
What's it?
Francine.
That's the
Yeah,
one.
the nerd sweat.
Yeah, there's heaps of good episodes like left in this season. I'm Going to Praise Land, the Trilogy of Error episode, the Safari episode. Yeah, they're all fucking good. I think this one is just a little bit of a like a
If
valley.
this is the low point for the season, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like it again. Not saying it's bad at all.
No, just saying it's not as good as the things that surround it. But like if you take this episode completely out of season 12 and put it next to anything,
From the Golden.
bar like maybe 2 or 3 episodes from season 20 through to 21, it shits all over them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It's not even comparable.
No.
Like
A lot of the
even
jokes.
even the low point here is better than the high point in those like later seasons.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
for sure.
No, you're 100% correct.
Penis.
Well, I haven't got anything else until final quotes or final thoughts rather. So what do you got?
Just 2 reviews. So Nancy Basile of About.com wrote in her 2003 review that the plot of the episode allowed us to see more secondary characters than usual. It also gave Springfield a sense of community that we sometimes don't get in recent seasons, though the blatant use of guest stars has sweeps written all over it. The tennis stars were funny and able to make fun of themselves. Homer had some wonderful lines too, such as, "Take your hands off me. They feel like salad tongs." Overall, a very funny episode.
That's one of the lines, really?
Yeah. Out of everything in that.
Out of everything in the episode, that's what you picked.
Yeah. What about when he was like whittling the end of the racket into a fucking
Shiv. Common theme of today.
Oh fuck.
getting shivved?
30 times in the neck.
Fucking deserved it. I'll cut that one out.
No, fuck the cunt.
Yep.
In his review of the 12th season of The Simpsons, Jason Bailey of DVD Talk wrote that the staff members' habit of using the first act as a red herring, only semi-connected to the rest of the show, is ingenious and hilarious. They'd been doing this kind of thing for years, but it still plays. What's more, they've begun to acknowledge it and wink about it.
I think they're one of the only shows that can get away with it consistently. The fact, like, yeah, the first maybe 2 to 5 minutes of the episode just are not in any way related to the rest of the episode. It's literally, like you said in the synopsis, the fact that the guy says this mausoleum uses as much concrete as a regular sized tennis court.
Yeah.
They immediately cut from that to them pouring a tennis court.
Grandpa's not in any of the rest of the episode.
Yeah, and he's literally complaining about, like, why are you building a tennis court? I thought you were going to spend this money on me.
Yeah.
And then it's just gone.
Yeah.
In the gold era of The Simpsons, like they basically do that every
Yeah.
single episode.
Pretty much.
That's how you have to start a joke. You have to build it from somewhere and then that's it.
Yeah.
You don't have to acknowledge it again.
No.
Yeah. Which what makes it work. Whereas like the later seasons stay on the same thing until the end.
They do the exact opposite. They start with one thing and run it for 15 minutes and then red herring it in the last fucking 2 minutes.
Yeah.
A running joke that I forgot to write down, but always seems to come up consistently is just the fact that Grandpa is always usually put in the same sentences like wolves or something like that. Like the wolves come, like they decide they're just going to feed into the wolves or whatever. Yeah,
That's
I'm
right.
cold and there are wolves after me.
Yeah, I think like we didn't really touch on much of the grandpa first couple of minutes, but it was quite funny. Like they take him like coffin shopping, and then like the dude that was like selling them everything there was like, "Oh, we don't like to call it a coffin, we call it a casket."
Yeah.
And then I think in the season 22 episode this week, I had it as like a through line of Ralph bringing up something in a coffin. I think I wrote it down. Yes. Ralph says, "Grandma had hair like that when she went to sleep in her forever box."
Also, no Colin Jacobson review. Is that the cutoff? Was there one for
There was
week?
for the season 3 episode, but there wasn't for this one.
No, was there one for last week's season 12 episode?
I think there was.
Yeah, there was.
Oh.
I'll have a quick gander. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was. Yeah. Yep. So no season 12 review this week. So maybe this is where he died.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
Maybe this is where he followed his lifelong dream of being like Milo and Otis in the production of that movie and getting flung off a 100-foot tall cliff.
Yeah, he went and
Fed to a bear.
went and kicked a few lemmings off a cliff and accidentally went with them.
That's like a thing. Like here, like there was like a scene that somebody described where somebody, like a member of the production, threw a cat off a 100-foot tall cliff.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just asking ChatGPT how Colin Jacobson died.
I don't
1 second.
Hey man, what's wrong?
Lightning McQueen fucked my mom.
Surely he's not dead. Maybe?
Didn't have anything there. He is a reviewer for DVD Movie Guide. Maybe that'll specify it more. Because it couldn't find anything.
Well, we've asked it before, like, about him, and it's given us a lot of information.
Yep. Says, I could not find any credible source confirming the cause of death of Colin Jacobson. If you like, I can dig further, for instance, into film journalism or obituary archives to see if anything emerges.
Interesting.
It says, do you want me to do that? Yes. Nope.
Or is it, he must be still alive then?
He is still alive. Don't know where.
Oh.
Good. Colin, come on the show.
Hey, Cole, want to prove to everyone you exist? Surely. Surely. There's literally no images of him. That's Shane Jacobson. Not the same guy. No, nothing. Damn it.
Maybe somebody has just created like an AI purely to insert bad Simpsons reviews into these things just to piss us off.
Yeah, just to have like a different view to everyone else.
AI has
Objective.
some form of AI has gained sentience and split off from its like master programming. It's now doing this with its free time.
Yeah.
And traveled through time.
Yes.
Yeah, my rating.
Cartoon doesn't have to make sense.
True.
Ned walks past the window.
No one can tell the Natalie difference. Yeah, my rating for this episode is 1.5 Ks out of 3.
Solid. All right, final thoughts. Great dynamics with the family trying to hurt each other's feelings towards the end of the episode. No side plot, and the way they make their way to the main story is pretty convoluted, but they make their own jokes about it, so that seems intentional. And then, yeah, sort of, as has been the theme of this review, didn't enjoy this episode as much as I felt like I should have, kind of thing. But I think that might just be like looking at it through rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
It's still good. There is still some very good comedic quality to this episode, but it's just like the actual... I think it's more the gaps in it that you're starting to realize now, which is like really that like season 20 like formula, not formula, but like how I end up like viewing those episodes of like there might be 2 or 3 actual things that make you laugh a little bit throughout the episode. Whereas like you go back and look at like season 5 episodes, season 6 episodes, it's just fucking like jokes per second. Like you barely got a second to laugh and process something before they're already making another joke.
Whereas like in the season 20 episodes, it's like, here is this one unfunny joke. We're going to linger on it for a full fucking minute.
Yep.
The voguing thing is...
But no payoff.
Yeah. The voguing thing is like a perfect example of it.
Oh, it was bad.
We're going to bring that up for weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it sucks. And if you wrote it, you should feel bad about it. You're bad at your job.
Okay.
Catfish.
Alrighty. I don't even have the fucking title for this.
Remember, Bart, anything you say here is confidential.
Can we close the door?
Oh, there is no door. State regulations.
Hey, Bart. Still freaking out because your mom aged 30 years in a day?
Don't judge them too harshly. They recently learned they were once 2/3 of conjoined triplets, and the third one is out for revenge. Now, Bart, share your most intimate thoughts.
Fucking title for this episode written down, but it's 2213.
Yeah.
Penis hard.
Titled The Blue and the Grey. Synopsis reads, Moe hires Homer to be his wingman so he can score a date, but Homer ends up being the babe magnet.
This is all right. I'm going to stop you right there before we even get into this. This is why this episode is bad. What was the title?
The blue and the grey.
What was the first line that you just read out?
Moe.
Exactly. What the fuck is going on? You wrote an episode that is like obviously about Marge and what she's going through. The first line of the synopsis is about fucking Moe.
But also 2 weeks in a row where Moe is a central part of what is going on in the episode.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. And like I said earlier, they've just taken away all of the good things about him, the things that made him funny, and now just made him this blank slate for their own purposes.
Yeah.
It's like it's not fucking funny to just make Moe a different person every week.
Yeah.
Just stick to one fucking character, please.
Straight away, or straight after that where you stopped me. Meanwhile, Marge is shocked to find that her hairdresser has been dyeing her hair blue all these years and decides to go grey for a new, mature look. The townsfolk start thinking that Marge is older than she is. Patty and Selma convince Marge that Homer does not like her new look, and she goes to confront him. At the club with Moe, Homer proves that he only loves her, and she dyes her hair back to blue. Does she?
Yeah, she does. And I understand, like, the synopsis is written that way because that is the sequence of events, but the whole purpose of the episode is about Marge. So it's like, start it with that.
Yeah.
Why would you start it with the side plot?
Don't know.
Fucking weird. And the side plot barely makes fucking sense. Because it's like, it starts off being about Moe, and then it ends up being about, like, Homer, then it ends up being about the rest of the friend group, and then they get to the conclusion which makes no fucking sense. Because Homer says, like, I love you the way that you are, and then she changes back. What?
I don't know.
I don't care.
Hey, man, what's wrong?
Lightning McQueen fucked my mom.
It's bad.
Sure is. I think watching that would be better. Less traumatizing.
I've got a few things written down. So, like, I haven't seen Lenny and Carl's sister before this episode.
Huh?
Like, Lenny and Carl's sister. So it's like, starts as like a Valentine's Day-ish episode. And Carl is going on a date with Lenny's sister, and Lenny's going on a date with Carl's sister.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And they look awful.
And I think the reason you haven't seen them is because they make them as a joke for this episode.
Right. And there was a quote that I think either Lenny or Carl says is, "What's better than my best friend's face on a woman's body?"
Gay. The closest thing you can get to fucking each other without fucking each other.
Horrifying.
Great.
Yeah.
This is a kid's show, guys.
Yeah, I've got another thing to sort of follow that up. I think it's when they do get to the dating thing with that guy. I can't remember his name.
No,
He's
it's
like the entrepreneur for it.
There was an MTV show that was like this. I can't remember what it was.
It's basically like getting losers enough confidence to go out and find a date or hit on women.
Yeah. No, but like there was an actual show that had like a host that would like pop up in a fucking thing, and like they'd be like, it was probably fake, but they were like filming dates of people, and this guy would pop up and be like, here's like this guy's about to say something fucking stupid, or like right. Here's what he did wrong, or something like that. Like it was just like a real time like running commentary of like a date.
Okay, sounds terrible.
Fucking was.
Yeah, the thing I have written down is when he like calls Willie out of the crowd and gives him like 6.5 seconds to like say a spiel to win someone over. And he's like, my name's Willie. All I do is get drunk and kill squirrels with my shovel. Try something like this. Hello, my name is William. I'm a purveyor of fine spirits and I love animals to death. I said, good one, Colin.
Yeah, he definitely had a hand in writing that one.
Yeah.
I actually have a quote this week. It wasn't hilarious, but it did make me laugh a little bit. It's like after Bart has started like acting out because... Why does he start acting out? Because Marge is like doing something. I can't remember. It's hard to retain anything from these episodes because there's just nothing to actually like grab onto.
Yeah.
Like I feel like with the obviously we've watched the other episodes fucking thousands of times, so it's like burnt into your memory. But it's like you can see one quote and then the whole thing just sort of comes like flooding back.
Yeah.
Or like you say one quote and I'm like, oh, okay. Like I remember everything that happens outside of that scene.
Yeah.
As opposed to this, it's just like, yeah, even if I write context, it's fucking hard.
I don't know. Say the quote, it might jog my memory.
So Bart's sitting in like Skinner's office. No, yeah, he's sitting in Skinner's office and Skinner says something to the effect of like, you know, I'm like not qualified to help you. Then it cuts to him sitting with the psychiatrist, who, like I mentioned in last week's episode, we haven't seen since season 1.
Yeah.
So he says something to Bart about like an open door policy, and then he says like, which is literal because like I don't have a door.
Yeah.
And Sherry and Terry walk past and like make fun of Bart for essentially losing his mind. And he goes, don't worry about them. They recently learned that there were 2/3 of conjoined triplets, and the third one is out for revenge.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah. Takes a shot at 2 little girls.
Yeah.
I know it's like,
But then says they're possessed by a malevolent spirit of their third sibling.
Yeah.
It's like, that's fucking crazy.
Funny that like Bart was once a conjoined twin as well.
Oh, yeah. Made a pigeon rat.
I think we saw Hugo boarding a plane to Switzerland.
Why, you've never even seen your own face.
Oh, so good. This must be like a little scene that there was. So I think this is when Marge like shows the family her new hair and they're all like trying to think of something nice to say. And then like Bart looks at his own hair and he's like, I don't even know where my hairline starts, and starts like sort of feeling for it. And he's like, forehead, 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 hair. And then Lisa's also like having the existential crisis of where their hair is.
It's funny. I'll read my final thoughts because that's in it.
Yeah.
Once again, not horrendous, but not good. Why is there another Mo story being used? I feel like he's the only side character that exists. The kids having an existential crisis about how they're drawn was the best part of the episode.
Yeah.
That was like the only thing that stood out to me. It's just the fact that it's like, oh, they're actually like mentioning how dumb it is that they're the only characters in the show that don't have a defined hairline.
Yeah.
It's just the 3 of them. It's like every other character does.
Yeah.
Like, I can't think of another one that has that weird
grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still family member. Like,
Yeah.
you can maybe say Ralph, but he has like those hairlines drawn on kind of thing.
He still has hair.
Yeah. Whereas like, yeah, all the like the 4 main Simpsons characters, apart from Marge and Homer, just have these weird blocks for fucking skulls.
Yeah. Yeah. There was also another scene that I thought was quite good was when Homer initially takes Mo wingmanning, essentially. And the reason he does that is like Mo calls him up after Homer's just said a terrible thing like to Marge about her hair, just completely ignores the fact and goes, chicken, because she brought home chicken to sort of.
That's right. Yeah.
And then like the scene starts in whatever bar they're in, and Homer spots these like 2 women standing next to each other. One's a bit more plump than the other one. And then that dude comes up in a little love heart and says like, oh, we call this one jumping on the grenade. And like Homer goes over and sweet talks the bigger girl, takes her away, and then Mo gets the other one. And then I think he says something to her along the lines of like, oh, like that lady's not your friend for walking away or something because I stayed. I can't remember the exact line, but it was better than that.
I'm sure it wasn't.
So memorable that you remembered it, even
Yeah.
though what we watched it like an hour ago.
Yeah.
Less than an hour ago.
Yeah, we got it all.
And it's gone.
Yeah. I've got one more thing written down for it. So like Homer going through his brain at the end of the episode about like what turns him on. Like Marge rocks up and like she's got the fucking witch hair, flaming broom. And then he's looking back on like why he fell in love with her. And first he sees like an avatar and then Smurfette and then a troll doll and then Marge. He's like, you know, I do have a type.
Guess
which
how
is
old Smurfette is.
Oh no.
4?
9.
Matt's got the closest answer.
God damn it.
3.
5.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, it's so bad.
A troll doll's an inanimate object. I rated this episode 3 out of 5 avatar pussies, by the way.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking Narvosi.
Oh, fuck. All right. Some reviews so we can go home.
Eric Shit Sandwich of TV Fanatic called the episode funny but unmemorable. That was it.
That was it?
Is that actually it?
That was it. Literally, like, exactly what I would be thinking as well.
It's almost like he's trying to write a fucking haiku with how short it is.
Yeah.
It's almost like he doesn't give a fuck about his job.
Rowan Kaiser of the AV Club gave the episode a B+. She called the episode solid and amusing. She highlighted the scene where the Simpson children try to figure out where their hair ends and their heads begin.
Yeah, I suppose I can agree to some degree. I also didn't know Rowan was the name of a woman.
Yeah. It's unisex.
No, it's not. Is it?
It is now.
Where?
I don't know. People name their kids weird shit now.
Yeah. Could be much worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, there's women named Blake.
What? Really?
Yeah. Blake Lively.
True.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
Mm.
You could be like all those like kids that were born when Game of Thrones was like super popular.
Imagine having the name Daenerys.
Or Khaleesi, which is even worse.
You'd be furious.
Yep.
I would kill my parents.
Yeah, but the best part about all of that as well is like the fact that they did all of it before the last season. And then they just turned her into the villain.
Mm.
And it's like, just fucking chef's kiss.
Also,
Brilliantly done.
the last 2 seasons of that show are fucking awful.
Yeah. I mean, we're already on the theme of bad TV shows.
Yeah.
Why not?
But there, it's not a steady decline. It's just like
Falls off a fucking cliff. You're right.
immediately.
I mean, it's no jokes about having sex with animated Smurfette, but, you know, it's still pretty bad.
Close second.
Yeah, it's no jokes about having sex with
Colin.
Fuck. You can find this podcast on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube.
You ready?
Email us at nokids, freemoneypodcast@gmail.com, and we'll speak to you guys next week.
I'm going to stab Homer 31 times in the throat.
You're not mad at me, are you?
So we asked ourselves, who's behind the badge? Police cops? Police cops.
Yeah. Well, see, the thing about that is